Alrighty. Hey Edgar, how's it going, buddy? Welcome everybody to another stream here on the new channel. Welcome to Sir Sim Builds, where today we're gonna be playing a little bit of auction not included. So, I played this game quite a bit, and honestly, I find it to be pretty fun. It looks like that my camera wanted to give up on me here. Hold on a second, let me see if I can fix this. There it goes. There I am. Hey guys, how you doing? Leo, welcome. Alright, so like I said, I've played this quite a bit, so we're going to be going through, we're going to play classic mode. I kind of know what I'm after here, that's not really what I'm after. This is fine, I guess. We'll go with this. Metallic caves will work for us, I guess. We'll make this work. This all looks all right, so I'm not going to add any other game settings or anything like that. We're pretty much just going to start a fresh game. Welcome all, by the way. I'm going to be going through, and those who are sitting here watching, just if you go ahead and comment, I will go through and name a duplicate after you, so if I have one to name. So, yeah. Oh, got our orange soda, got everything ready to go. So yeah, let's get into it here. All right, so first things first, before I start naming people, let me make sure that I have decent people here. Like this person, that's just not happening. Tidying, doctoring, no. Cooking, supplying, digging, no. Decorating, no. Research. Super hard digging skill, has digging level 3. But as minus 50% run speed and researching. That's not quite what I'm after. Let me see. I could kind of... Let's see. Let's get a digger to start. We'll start with getting a digger. Digging 1, rocketry, operating, no. Reroll that. Animal lover, cannot do doctoring. Digging and ranching, no. Digging 8, increase machinery, no. You have some root beer? Nice. You love this game? Me too. This game is awesome. Okay, animal lover, no. Reroll you again. Digging 9. Bonus morale on space. Requires light to sleep. Nah, that's not it. Let's see. Digging and supplying. Tidily, no. Increased medicine. Digging and strength. I'm getting close. I'm getting really close to what I want. But digging and doctoring, skilled bedside matter, flatulent, farts frequently. No, not quite there. So the reason why I keep going through this stuff, here we go. That one's fine. We're going to name this one Edgar. And then we're going to get another one here. So that's digging. Now I need one that does building, and then one that will do, like cooking and stuff like that. I need those 3. So let's get this one here. We need a digger. We need a builder. Building 8, increased decor, snores loudly. Nope. Decreased calories. No, we don't want them to sit there and eat forever. Construction. Research. Here we go. Increased cuisine, decreased food morale bonus, increased decor. Not exactly what I'm after. Can I get anything that's a wee bit better? Building 7, immune to food poisoning, cannot do doctoring errands. That's fine. You get to be Leo. Okay, and then you are going to be our... Let's see. I want to say... Let's get a researcher right off the bat, actually. Let's get a researcher, because if I can get a researcher right off the bat, then I can actually go through and start getting some more stuff. So let's see here. Researching 3, researching 5, operating 5, converts radiation exposure into calories. Bottomless stomach, though. This one's pretty good. Converts radiation exposure into calories? What? Okay. That's the first time I've seen that. Science 9, increased construction. No. Increased construction, decreased bathroom use speed. That's pretty good. And we'll have Abe for right now. Assuming we don't have anybody else watching, but that works. You guys have any ideas what we should name the village that we're making? The colony that we're making? Any clues? Any ideas? Any thoughts? Edgar, would you prefer to be this one or this one? I can make it either one. I can also put you in a different outfit. Do you like that outfit better? A pink outfit? Blue outfit? That one kind of looks like it's got a hot dog on it. All right, what do I got for outfits for you? Yep, that's the one right there. We're going to go with that one. And then Leo, you can go in... Let's see, what do we got? Leo, you could go in this one. Because that kind of looks like a hockey uniform. Okay, good enough. All right, let's see here. The laboratory, lamentable home, underground debacle. It really likes debacle there. The chaotic facility, radioactive home. I'm going to call it... We could call it the Citadel. That's fine. That works, right? Let's embark. All right, what do we got here? I like to pause to get me started. Look around. I got water. Bunch of slime right here. And algae. So we got to be careful with that to get started. Decent area up here. Lots of algae to convert. A printerceptor. I've not done anything with that before, so that's completely new to me. But looks like I have a lot of water. I'll have to see if I can find a geyser to help me start lowering the amount of, or increasing the amount of food and water and stuff that we're getting in metals. Depends on everything else that I get. There's so many steps that I have in this. Let's start off with the basics, though. We'll go down. We're going to dig this out a little bit right here. Get that going. I'm going to dig this out. Not that mealwood. Cancel these uprooting on that. I'm going to come over here. Base, tiles. Let's let them start digging so I can get some stone. I'm going to bring some tiles out here like this. Bring some tiles over here like this. Okay, they're digging away. Let's come immediately back into here. Let's see here. I need furniture, cots. And we're going to put cots over here, but I also need to go into plumbing and get outhouses. And I think I'm just going to start off with outhouses right here. And then we're going to do... I don't have a sink yet, which is not good. Just do a ladder that goes down like this. And then we can do a pitcher pump. Let's see. Pitcher pump. We'll put that right there for now. And then I am going to end up having to dig this out here. Sadly. Okay. I'm going to increase priority over here. That way we can get this stuff taken care of. We can get a bathroom. Furniture-wise, let's get cots over here. 1, 2, 3. Just something to get us started. A little tiny bedroom over here. Very basic. All right. Let's go ahead and prepare to fast forward. We'll get going a little bit faster here for a minute. Medicine. I got a wash basin. Put a wash basin in. Let's see. Where? Oh, well, there was a hatch in there that we got knocked down, so that's cool. All right. Nobody's peeing on the floor anymore. We got a bathroom. Very good. Speaking of things that are very good, how's sound and everything? Is everything fine? I'm using my same setup from Sir Simalot, but I just wanted to make sure that everything's good. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let me get a sweep. Where's my sweep? Sweep. Editor 9. Sweep that stuff up. And build this storage bin over here. At a 9 as well. I want them to put this material away before those seeds fall down in there. Here, where can we... Let's just put everything in there right now. Just put it all in there to get started. That way we're not losing out on any of the sand or the algae or anything else that's going to fall down into the water here, because we don't want that stuff to fall down. Printer can print critter, seeds, and resources, but it's costly. Oh, okay. And the sound is good? All right. Yeah, I've never done anything with the printer before. This is something that I've never done. But, like, I've built mega colonies before with 30, 40, 50 dupes, I think. I don't remember how many the max that I had was. But that was years ago when I did that. So I don't even know if that's even still possible at this point. All right, let's see. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to go here. Going to build that over. And then I tend to do another ladder. I'll do that right there for right now. Pitcher pump's done. Pitcher pump, they can put that into the basin there. Let's do this. Where's my... Oops, wrong thing. Where is... There it is. That's the button I was looking for. Building lacks resources. Okay, so we need to start digging too. So let's go up. Let's go up. Cancel out this for right now. And then I'm going to... What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So I like to do 5 tall rooms. Some people only do 4s, but I like to do 5 talls because then I could put paintings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do that for now. I'm going to cancel this. Let me look at my temperature while they're sleeping. So this is hot. So I need to be careful over here because this is all hot. This is extremely cold. Oh, that's uranium. Oof. Okay, well, let's not dig into that. Too bad we don't have that guy that wants to eat radiation. Oh, you guys never did get your beds built. Oh, well, that does happen. You hate to see it, but it happens. Well, you guys are sleeping like crap. Oh, well, fast forward. There we go. Does that pitcher pump have... Yeah, that pitcher pump does have water in it. Okay, cool. What is this? Okay, this is still 5. Can I up my priority on these over here so they can actually have somewhere to sleep tonight? Weep. We'll up the priority on that guy, and then they should be able to get some sleep. Abe, Edgar, and then Leo will get this bed. Getting some sweeping done. Speaking of sweeping, is this a room? Is this considered a room? Yes, that is considered a room. So that is now, that's a barracks. So there we go. We got a little bit of morale. Okay. And now I'm thinking like food production can go over here for now. And then I will do science and then probably energy production up top because heat tends to raise and energy production tends to create heat, carbon dioxide, and if you get lucky, you might even be able to do oxygen generation, which if you do oxygen generation, plus a hydrogen generator. You can use the thing that gives you oxygen from water. But in order to do all of that, it's better off that you get like a geyser or something like that to help you get more water. So we'll see. We will see. Let's go like this. I want to get this evened out a little bit in here. Let's dig this stuff up down here, and then let's go through and put a ladder in that goes down like this. They're going to be sad because they're going to be wet, but dig all of this. All of this. I need these resources. That's why I'm doing this. Okay. Then I need stations. Stations requires metal ore, which we're going to get a ton of right here when we get this copper. Huzzah! No more sleeping on the ground for you. Correct. Correct, my friend. Here, can we dig this up? I don't want this bristle blossom to be consumed, because we can harvest that guy. If I can get to it, actually. There we go. Let's get this dug up too. So we have more than one bathroom. Everybody goes night-night. Apparently the damn shine bug decided it wanted to come in here. Everybody gets to sleep in a bed, but the shine bug decided it lives in here now. I can't get it out either until I dig this area up and move it. Because it's going to have to go up here, dig out, go up here, because it's just hanging out down here right now. Having it near your plants, especially like some of your other plants like the mealwood, it does well with light. All right, let's get swept up here. 2. Lots of stuff going on. Next production, 0.5 cycles. Okay. I'm going to enable auto harvest on that. Hopefully they don't cut it down. I'm going to allow bristle, muckroot, and mushrooms in here. There we go. Now we can actually get the food put away in here. Oh, the shine bug never left. I think I might have to end up ending the shine bug. Because it never escaped. And that's kind of a bummer. That it never got out. What's this game? This is Oxygen Not Included, AJ. What's going on? Alright. Pause. My storage is full. That's why we're not sweeping anything up. Let's create a storage. Let's go with a storage bin that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm literally just going to take tiles and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be our little storage spot. This will get them going. They'll get this built up. And as long as I get this built up, I can put all of my stuff in here. I will sooner than later need to make like a slime and polluted algae and polluted dirt and stuff like that storage, but I don't need that quite yet. Hey, no worries, AJ. Thanks for coming and hanging out now, though. There we go. Now they're just going to put all this stuff away for me for a minute. Let's look at this. Choose blueprint. What do we got? We got Steve, who's machinery and science. So I have somebody that does supplying. Immune to food poisoning, increased food morale bonus. Overjoyed response, super productive. Otherwise, I can do some joyous seeds. I think I might go with Catalina to help us with some moving stuff. But I like that she's immune to food poisoning like the other ones. Cannot do researching, that's fine. Cannot do cooking. This is operating in research, so they operate machinery. Starts with level 2 aesthetic design. Gives me +2 creativity. But... or I can go with Joyous Seeds. I think I'm going to go with Catalina. And let's see here. So we got Catalina. I need to get a bed, a cot made. So let's go copy. Get a bed made there. And then let's go ahead and get my duplicates. Da, 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 da. Where is my dupes screen? And we're going to rename Abe here to AJ. There we go. Now everybody that's watching has a dupe named after them. Huzzah! Catalina's sleeping on the floor. Dig this up tomorrow. What are you? You're cultivatable soil. This is cultivatable soil. So apparently there's just a lot of sweeping that needs to get done. I have 20,000 kilocalories left. I do need to start doing my research stuff. So let's work on that. Stations. Research station. Let's put that guy here. I'm going to go... power. Manual generator. I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to run wires down like this. And then let's do battery. These are really crappy batteries, but just having the room set up right now for these batteries is a good thing. Okay, storage unavailable for copper ore. Consumable ore and raw metal. And metal ore. That's raw mineral. Okay, there we go. Now there's a space for everything. All right, we got plenty of room. Let's give Catalina her bed. I think I'm just going to have to end up ending the shine bug because it's literally causing my people stress for them to sleep, which is not good. And let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit to help get cleaned up. Okay, also, I need to start thinking about oxygen too. So let's actually do this. Let me do this. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to go into my base stuff and I'm going to get myself, let's see. I'm going to go put that in there. I'm going to dig this space out. I'm going to dig up like that. I'm going to get us a really quick ladder over here. I'm going to dig all of this up. Then on this outside, I want to put an oxygen diffuser, or actually I need the LG one is what I need. So I need to get this research going here. So let's get some researching done and let's go for basic farming right away. And with basic farming, we'll able to get a bunch of stuff here. So we'll get that going. Actually, who is our researcher? I know I got a researcher. So let's see, skills-wise. Catalina, you actually have a skill point. And what did you like again? Strength is 9. You liked supplying. We'll give you a strength +2. Why not? That gives you a cool hat. You can have a cool hat. I think it was Leo was the constructor. AJ was the scientist. That's right. Okay, so with AJ being the scientist, let's have AJ prioritize the researching. And then Edgar, you can prioritize the digging. And Catalina, she can prioritize the supplying and the cleaning. There we go. All right, we're starting to get things put together. Get people organized and stuff like that. You know what else I need to do? I need to dig this up. Science is done. We're going to go to research, and we're going to get into... Let's see. We don't need radiation technologies yet. We don't need medicine. Liquids would give us the oxylizer, but if I'm going to get the electrolyzer, I'm going to need more water production and purification, and I'm not ready to do that yet. So instead, let's start with power regulation now. We'll get that going. So far, it is a good run. Honestly, so far, it's been pretty great. It seems like we're doing pretty awesome. I need my algae terrariums. This is where these were going to go. And then I'm going to put one right there. So that way there's oxygen being supplied to this spot. And then I'm also going to put some that are going to go down here. Because these guys actually eat the carbon dioxide and produces oxygen for us. I don't think I need this one. There we go. Now it's got water and stuff like that. And now we're producing oxygen. Okay. Food-wise, planter boxes. Whoops. These guys, immediately, going to be meal weeds. Copy those settings. Paste them down. It needs dirt and mealweed. How many mealweed seeds do I have? Where's my seed box? This my seed box? No, this is my seed box. 4. I got 4 there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dang, I got a lot of mealwood seeds. So I have 8 for sure. So let's do this. Food. Planter box. Get those in. Dig this out. I can't dig out this tier 2 stuff. That's okay. Let's deconstruct this building, actually. Because I want to be able to block this off and turn that into a farm at some point. Okay, and then up here, This is going to become... Let's do... I want to do a wash basin there. 1, 2... 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. There. Plumbing. Outhouse, outhouse. And then this will be my bathroom. So I can move it away from this right here. Because this, if they go to the bathroom and then they go this way, they're not washing their hands. And that's disgusting. You should always wash your hands after going to the bathroom. Okay, do I have enough seeds for this? I thought I counted 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. So I have 9 in total, 10 in total. Oh, I do have all 11. Okay. So that's going to end up producing food for me. Sweet. Okay, so I have actually kind of a lot of food. Get the new bathroom made before we destroy the old one. Why did you randomly build that there? You randomly built a ladder before everything else was made. I don't understand. Okay, let's see. This one goes that way. This one goes that way. And then we're going to wall this off. Ooh, you know what I do need? I just thought about this. You know what I do need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I did this too tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did. This is too tall. Whoops. Oh, well. We'll make it work. I need to go into research. Because I need to be able to pass oxygen back and forth through tiles. So which one is that again? Not you, not you, not you, not you. Airflow tile. This is the one that I need. Because I need to be able to move air back and forth through rooms. So let's do that. They should be able to get to... Can they not... I don't think they can get to this top floor. I think that's the problem. Let me do this. I'm going to go through. And then I'm going to start doing that. And then we're going to go like this. Good, the shine bug's out of our bedroom. What is this? Sandstone. Oh, it's because I'm full up on this. Okay, well this one let's just make another one of these really quick. You go over a couple more storage bins. Cancel this dig job. And there we go. Because we ran out of room to store up all of our building material. This is going really well. When was the last time I played? Honestly, at least 9 months ago, if not over a year. It's been quite a while since I've truly played this. Okay, O2 is becoming a problem. I need those airflow tiles unlocked. And I think that I'm going to have to... Let's do this. I'm already starting on ventilation and stuff like that, so let's do a gas pump. And... I don't have a gas filter, though. I need a gas filter and a gas pump, because then I could pump my gas, my hydrogen out, if I was to go through and make the oxylizer. But let's at least do this, because we're going to suffocate here in a minute, so... Printing pod? Oh, somebody's ready for a skill. Okay, I'm not worried about skills right now. You. Do that. And this should be... Let's prioritize this to an 8. There we go. We'll get that built because we need oxygen. We're starting to do exactly what the game is telling us we are supposed to do. And that is, you know, hey, we can't breathe. So let's get that going. In the meantime, I think I can also dig out this. That should help a little bit too. We need to get this built. Everything's going well. We just don't have any oxygen. Fill that bad guy. There we go. It's going to consume a lot of LG. Thankfully, I have a lot right now, but yeah. Breathability is already on its way up. Pumping out the oxygen now. All right. Is this thing producing heat? Yes, it is producing heat, though. That I need to be careful with. Okay, I need to make a CO2 trap here. Let's deconstruct this. And then let's dig up this. I need to make a CO2 trap for myself for over here. I did not mean to dig up that one. Okay. Oxygen-wise, good. CO2 trap's working. And oxygen's starting to fill out. Okay. Base-wise, airflow tiles. Let's get some airflow tiles in here, please. There we go. That'll help move the air around a little bit. Much better. And then also, let's do an airflow tile right here, please. Okay. Looks like we're ready for another person or blueprint. Anybody that is like, holy crap, this is really awesome. Somebody that can do cooking. I could do somebody that can do cooking right away. I would prefer somebody who could do farming over cooking, though. But if I got somebody that could do cooking, they could use the loaf masher and make meal lice loaves. Let's do that. Let's get Rowan here. Yeah, it's dangerous to get a 5th person already. Because this is working, but this isn't a lot of food. Let's do this. This is my CO2 trap, so I need another place for a bedroom. Let's go up, I guess. Rowan, you're fine for right now. You're gonna have to just hang out without a bedroom. So that's science. Let's also just go through and do a microbe musher. I'm gonna put that guy down like right there. And then I'm gonna do another ration box. I'm gonna put it right there. And that one I'm specifically gonna put my lice loaf in from these planter boxes. Wonder how many more seeds I have. Let's see. Where is my seeds? Resources. 16,000 kilocalories. We're okay there. Meal lice isn't producing yet. Meal seeds. 6 more units. So I can make 6 more meal lice. Unless I uproot these guys up here. Which if I uprooted these guys, that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's good, but not... Okay. You, lice loaf, forever. Because it turns 1,200 calories into 1,700 calories. It takes a little bit of water, but we have so much of that right now. And I honestly could combine this water... Oh, wait, hold on. No way. I got a cool one, too? Well, slap me silly and call me Jerry. Okay. That's amazing. That's honestly, like, exactly what I wanted to see. I wanted to see something exactly like that. The problem is it's covered with slime. But it looks like... It looks like that this slime is contained. I kind of want to build over to this already. Let's start on kind of a big project here. Let's start on a big project. We're going to get a big dig project going here. I want to dig down this way. Okay, and I want to dig over here like this. And then dig over here like this. I'm going to do a big old ladder that comes down here. Going to have a big old water area. Okay, because I got water here, I got water here, water here, water here, and water over here. But this I'm going to have to pump out, I betcha. Because there's kind of a way... If I dig this way, there's kind of a way for it to flow, I guess. I could get it down there. But... How's oxygen doing? Oxygen is doing well enough. You can see it starting to trickle in up here. I'm going to deconstruct this. What is this? Polluted water. Ew, bollocks. Yeah, we'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with polluted oxygen and water in a little bit. Yeah, see, this is what I wanted here. It emits steam. It creates steam. Now it's making cool water too, so it's not making like... It's going to be hot, but it's not like ridiculously hot. Right? And that's good. That's That's exactly what we want to see for a water vent right there. We'll dig this guy out. We will generate up a whole bunch of... we'll get all this water added into here, and then we'll move our pitcher pumps down here, and then I will make a small section for some algae terrariums to destroy that carbon dioxide for me. All right, looks like somebody's ready for a skill. Let's do that. Everybody's ready for a skill. All right, AJ, you're going to get advanced researching, and we're going to give you the cool research hat. Edgar, you're going to get hard digging, and you're going to get the hard digging hat. You got a cool little light. Leo, let's give you improved construction. And Rowan, I want to give you grilling. I want to give you grilling, but I'm kind of, I don't know. I think I'm going to hold off on giving Rowan a skill for now. These are going to be ready in just a wee bit. Oh, Rowan still needs a room, too. Crap. Okay. I'm going to do this really fast. I'm going to go 6. And then I'm going to come over 1, 2, actually. So I can put that in there, and then I need to do something here. I need to put in some algae terrariums here. So that way we can start producing oxygen down here where all this CO2 is. The carbon dioxide. Let's prioritize this. So that way we can start making oxygen down here. Because all the CO2 is going to head this way. Because I'm going to dig all of this out and I'm going to send it over this way. Okay. Edgar, you're a champion at digging, dude. Okay. And then can I put the pitcher pump right here? There we go. Now these are actually going to start working back over here. Waiting water. Okay, so it's almost there. It's almost there, and then these will start working, producing... There we go. Now it's producing oxygen for us and destroying that carbon dioxide. That'll work for now. I need to go over here. I need to grab a manual airlock. I need to go like this. I need to go and make a poop room. I'll show you what I mean by that. So you have a completely enclosed off room here with another... Actually, I need to make this one bigger. Another room here, like that, with another manual airlock, your tile, and then you go like this. You put down a storage bin, and a compost. And this storage bin is where you put all of your polluted dirt. And then I also need a spot for polluted oxygen, for polluted water too. Dang it. Let's finish digging this out, and then we will get a spot for polluted water. The dual airlock thing, it works with something, if I remember correctly, where it makes it so oxygen cannot pass through it when they're going through one side to the other, or something along those lines. It makes it so oxygen can't get out. So that way you're not having to worry about polluted oxygen going all over the place. Later on, we'll make a way better version of this that will have like a piece of chlorinated stone in here, and we'll make all sorts of like cleaning facilities for all of that, and everything will get purified. But for now, this is the best that we can do. Also, I think I need to deconstruct these. Where can I move this? Relocate to here. I think I might need to go a little bit further. Let's do this. Let's go one more further. There we go. How's oxygen? Better. They can actually breathe down here now. Very good. They can breathe where they're sleeping. Very good. Rowan, you're sleeping on the floor. Very good. Okay. Oxygen is honestly way better than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to check my seeds again really quick. Got 6 units of seeds. I just want to keep an eye on that. And I want to keep an eye on meal lice. Because I just had a whole bunch of it come through. This guy. Edible. Where's my meal lice? And there we go. Now they can make lice low forever. How many meal lice do I have in here? 2,084 grams. So that'll make 2 meal lice bars, is what that'll end up making whenever they're done with that. Okay. It's okay that there's no water in the pitcher pump yet. We're going to get there. There will be soon. And this is where I'm going to put the polluted water for right now. I'm just going to tell them to move it to right here. Poor Rowan. I know, right? He needs a spot to sleep. But I need to get the CO2 out of here and move the water and stuff like that. Because at some point, I'll do a digging errand. That'll go like this. And that'll move all that water in here. And then I'll dig this up, and that'll dump all this water in here. But they need to finish up this spot first. This needs to get... Where is my... Apparently, I don't have any yet. I don't have any bad material yet. That's fine, then. There's no poop. More or less. Cool. That worked out. That's starting to pull that in there. That water's going. I need to have them finish this up. They dug out that too soon. Okay, let's fast forward a little bit more. The sweep job that they have to do in here is going to be wild. Uh-oh, they're stuck in here. There they go. Okay, they can get out and get oxygen. Leo, don't do that. The muck root's not worth it. I promise you guys, the muck root's not worth it. Okay. Very good. We got that out. Let's go ahead and let's dig this out now. What do we have over here? Choose blueprint. Pemmican. 7,800 calories. I'm going to go for the food. I'm not ready for more people yet. So we're going to go for the food. Is this not plugged in? I thought I plugged this. Did I not plug this in? I never plugged this in. No wonder we're not making anything with it. Never plugged this stupid thing in. Okay. Oxygen-wise, it's looking good. Go. Filling up with more water over here. We'll have to worry about sweeping this up later, I guess. When we get suits, we'll have to come down there and sweep that up. But they are nothing. Edgar, you're nothing if not brave over here like, nah, I got this. Okay. And then let's start doing a little bit of this. We'll dig up down here, and then we'll open up this spot, and then... Yeah, okay, here we go. Let's do this. You relocate to here. And then, where's the other one? You relocate to here. Anything else? I don't think so. Let me check this again. Okay. I'm pretty meticulous about where I keep different things and how much of everything that I hold on to. That's why I'm, like, being so precise with everything. Let's go. Another set of tiles here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring that over. This ladder can come up. Not this ladder. This can get dug up, though. And then we are going to go food, planter box. And then let's give ourselves a little bit more room in this one. Dig this up. And then let's see, room overlays. In order for me to make a greenhouse, it needs a farm station. So I can't do that quite yet, because it's going to need a farm station in order for me to do that. And I don't have a farm station unlocked yet, correct? No, I don't. I don't get the farm station until... Oh, hell. That's a spice grinder, never mind. Airborne critters, grooming station... farm station right here in agriculture. So I need to get into advanced research. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I mean I can go back over here. Oof, that's a lot of germs. That's a lot of germs. I can go back over here and like add in a wall and stuff and turn this entire area into a greenhouse once I have the farm station. I just need to block this off. I'm gonna need that polluted oxygen. I'm gonna need that polluted water place here. Something's fierce. Okay, let's do this. Let's make it right here. I'm gonna go like this, and up. Not that far up. In fact, not even that far up. Let's do over like this. Cancel this guy. Cancel this. Dig up all of this. We're going to go ladder. That's going to go here. And then a piece of base. That's going to go right there. And then another set that's going to go there. And then we will go plumbing, bottle emptier. Damn it. Okay, there we go. Plumbing, bottle emptier. Wrong dang way. O to rotate. That's the one. All right. And then this will be where we put our polluted up water for right now. So this is what's interesting. This is so hot coming out of this. It's literally killing all of the germs in this. Okay, let me look at my research tree here. So coming to plumbing. Liquids. Liquid pump, liquid bridge, sanitization, air systems, filtration, gas filter, water filter, sludge press. Okay, so if I went down, water sieve cleans water from polluted water using sand, produces polluted dirt. Okay. So that's one way I can start doing it. Then this will refine my slime into algae. Ventilation, I already have that one, but what I need is temperature modulation. Here we go. Space heater, ice fan. Where is my... Dissipate a small amount of heat with ice. That's not what I'm after. What I'm after is... Where is it? There used to be like a giant piece of metal that would dissipate heat from pipes and everything. And then you'd put that into a vacuum and it would kill heat. Where did that go? Not smart home. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, see, this one allows for extreme temperature exchange. That's not what I'm looking for. It used to be right here. Did they move it? I think I'm going to have to look that up and figure out where in the world that disappeared to, because I need to be able to make a way for us to cool off stuff. And without outright just like getting into an ice biome and running hot pipes through the ice biome to cool things off, because like I need to be able to cool off water, I need to be able to cool off air. And right now, if the only thing I can do is use an ice fan to do it, that's not an efficient way to do it. So I'm going to have to look that up. See if I spot it anywhere else in here. It used to just be like a gray square. Maybe it got removed because of the Space Out DLC that I have activated right now. Maybe. Okay, but if anything, I do need to start looking at... I think I'm going to need to start looking at liquids and getting into sanitization. The aqua tuner. That... No. No, because isn't that like... This is one of the things. This is how you cool down liquid. It used to be something just to cool down an entire area. And you put it into a vacuum and it dissipated heat. But the aqua tuner is one that I'm going to need, yes. Cools the liquid through it. Outputs heat. This, actually, the aqua tuner is actually how you make the infinite generation of a steam engine. Like steam power. This is how you do that, is through this. But I don't know, that I don't think that's what I'm looking for. Let's kick off at least with let's do sanitization right now. We'll do that. And then after sanitization, we are going to look into power, because I need to get into this hydrogen gas so I can start burning hydrogen. And I can pump that out and stuff like that. We can start moving more power around. I like doing hydrogen over doing coal generation, because coal generation to me just doesn't work very well. I don't like it. All right, I have 10 mealwood seeds left. Whoops. There we go. Get that going. 35,000 calories right now. Oh, duh. I'm like, why is this not being built? What's going on? It helps if, you know, you tell them to dig out the spot they need to dig out. All right. Oxygen, double check. Good here. We got a little bit of stuff captured up here. They're not really digging this out right now because they can't get here. There we go. That should help them be able to get around in that area. Should. Okay. Hey, Rob. How's it going, buddy? Actually, speaking of Rob being here, hang on a second. I forgot to do something for Rob really quick. You, and then you, and then you, and then you, and then paste, and then you, and then save, and there we go. Okay. Rob, go ahead and say something again for me. I just need to double check that everything worked out the way I wanted it to. Ah, perfect. And the oxygen's all over here. It's all in here. We're nice and fresh. Heat-wise, we're doing okay. Do I have anywhere that's cold? I have a cold spot down here. Hot spot, and then a cold spot over here, but I think that... Oh, that's ice. Ooh, we got an ice biome over here. Past this. Interesting. And because this is obsidian and then granite, so this is probably another uranium like this. 26 degrees Fahrenheit, where this is negative 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, need to do this. There we go. The dirty water tank is almost done. Breathe as hard as you can. I'm trying. Okay, and then this guy, once they're done, this will be where they empty all of that polluted water. We got another care package. Choose blueprint. Mallow seed. Otherwise, I can get a bunch of salt water. I forget, what do mallow seeds do? It's a fungus that shares the core characteristics with the bluff briar. Can be grown in the swampy biome. Okay. Temperature's okay. Forest 50 to 86. Freedom units. They like polluted oxygen, carbon dioxide, or oxygen. They do any illumination. They give some decor, though. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these mallow seeds for now. Just get 3 of those. It allows us to go through and plant them. And it looks nice when they're planted. That's pretty much what they do. It's not anything fancy. Alright, polluted dirt. That's what this was for. You, go here. You are going to be... cultivatable soil? No. Where are you? Polluted dirt goes in here. And we're going to put that to a 9. We want them to always grab the polluted dirt wherever it is and put it in there. And this guy, let's get this to be a 7. So they get that built. Okay, and then this. We don't want to put the polluted water in here yet because I need this room completely built first. Because if I start pumping polluted water in here right now, everybody will walk through the polluted water and they'll get sick and that will suck. So we don't want that. Can I instead do a... where is it? Medicine, wash basin? I'd have to destroy both of these to do it, but I can. I didn't think this one out, like, completely when I built this. I should have made this room bigger, but that's on me. Okay. And then that's good. And then let's do a wash basin right here. This is all set up now. And bottle emptier is going to be polluted water. This guy going that way. There we go. Let's really quick sweep this up down here. Get that polluted water out of here. Get this polluted water out of here. This place is just going to become nasty. Maybe your time mining on Mars is worth it? Maybe. Okay. So if this is... What did that say that was? Wolfmarite. And what does germs look like over here? There's some here. There's some here. I feel like I'm going to need suit wearing, though, to come in here because it's 210 degrees in here. But where am I going to get suits from? Because in order to get suits, I need the reeds in order to make clothing. Let me see. Research, we're down with that. Let's get this done at least so we can get advanced research going. But while we're doing that, I need to look at... Okay, so suit wearing isn't going to happen for a while, which means people are going to get hurt. If people are going to get hurt, then I need medical beds. And medical beds are going to be in here. So I'm going to need sick beds and medical equipment is what I'm going to end up needing. Because people are going to get hurt. People are going to get sick from going through and going into the slime lung area. And I have to be ready for that. So I have to go down this medicine tab. So we'll do these. And then we'll go down that other tab. Okay. Let's see, we got a meal lice right there. Meal lice going in there. This guy. No meal lice that can go in here right now. This needs lice loaf. This guy does no longer need those two. We want that to go up there. I feel like I need to make the chef guy actually like start grilling stuff for us here soon too. But we're fine with just regular meal lice right now. There we go. We're starting to get stuff cleaned up now. This is starting to look better. Let's make another bedroom up here. So we need to go here like this. Over. Down. Airflow tile. Here, you get poopy, stinky air into your bedroom. Don't worry about all that poopy, stinky air, though. It'll be all right. Put in this pneumatic door that will let air go through, and then we're gonna go with a furniture cot. You, and you. There we go. That's polluted oxygen now. That's what's being produced down here. And I'm going to need to pump that probably into here at some point. Oh, man. Apparently I got new blueprints. Nice, I got some gloves. Thanks. Food's coming nicely. Yes. Good. Good. Okay, so polluted oxygen is going to need to be our next red alert that we have to take care of. Because that's pretty much what this game is how many red alerts can you go through? How do I want to do that? Let's see. Here, research, let me look. Gases. Canister emptier. Decontamination. Deodorizer. This is what you want. Uses sand to reduce. So this, I need that advanced research so I can get decontamination, take decontamination, and start using my sand to make polluted dirt. But then it will make clean oxygen from my polluted oxygen. And that can then be pumped back into the base. So that's what we're going to have to do. I have to get ventilation going. So I have the gas pump. I need decontamination. And then I also need... Where is it? Controls the volume of gas. Where? Atmos sensor, gas shutoff, high pressure gas vent, no. Gas distribution, where's my filtering? Here it is. Gas filter, that's what I need next. So I need a gas filter. And then I'm going to need decontamination. And then I could take care of both polluted water and polluted air. Polluted air I can turn back into breathable air. I'm going to need to make a little bit of a setup to do that. And I need to get my power under control because I'm about to have a whole bunch of power issues. Okay. Yep, one thing after. That's exactly where I'm at right now. One thing after another, after another, after another. Okay. I'm happy that I found this ice area over here because this is going to help me make things better, but you just have to be careful on how cold you get some things. Okay. Oh, we already did the advanced research? Perfect. Okay, get me gas filter really quick. Get filtration. And then we'll go do decontamination after I build the upgraded science outpost, which I think I'm going to move my science stuff up here and move my power generation around a little bit. How much water do I have? Water, 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 water. I have 5.9 tons. So I have 5.9 tons in here. They need to finish digging this out. Oops. They literally can't. Trying to get them to work on my project, and they literally can't. Yep, we're doing okay. I'm like going through a big checklist in my head of all the things I have to do. And it's like, okay, let's move the polluted oxygen. But in order for us to move the polluted oxygen, I'm going to need a filter. In order to, power the filter, I'm going to need power. In order to get power, I'm going to start producing more carbon dioxide. But if I produce more carbon dioxide, I need to consume more algae or start going through and doing another version of removing carbon dioxide from things. And that I can do with water. I can use water to do it, but I don't remember using the... Where's the oxidizer again? The carbon skimmer. Oops, well, actually, that's what I wanted to do. The carbon skimmer. What was the deal with the carbon skimmer again? They do not produce oxygen. Okay. Clean water gets pumped in, and the temperature of the polluted water is combined with the input materials. So yeah, it looks like that they're going to output polluted water. So it's going to input regular water, output polluted water is what the carbon skimmer is going to end up doing. And... Oops, missing research station. Yes. Stations. Supercomputer. It's going to go right here. And then power. Jumbo battery. We're going to put 2 right here. And then I'm going to deconstruct this stuff. Not this. Just this. Okay. I want to build this. And then I'm going to put down... Where are they? Power. We'll put down 2 manual generators here. I'm also going to need to wire all this up. So let's see. Wire. Go down, 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 over. Like that. What do we got here? Choose blueprint. Bristleberries. Yes. Food. Rowan's got a place to sleep now. Yay. Happiness. I need to get this going faster than I thought I do, because this is also where my oxygen generation's coming from. Crap. Let's see. Power, manual generation, you. And then we're going to go with stations, research station, you. And then finally, power, wire, you, and you. And then with all that together, we got all new, production for power and research done. Okay. That took a minute. But now electricity and research will be taken care of for now. Not nearly the amount I'm going to need for other things. You go out and just keep running, Leo. You're not going to get very far because you're, they only got to complete everything else right now. Speaking of Leo, let's go into priorities. And Rowan, you're supposed to be cooking. Everybody else needs to not be cooking. Yeah, because we don't want other people cooking. You're the chef. You cook. Ooh, the game hiccuped for a second there, and I'm like, no, don't crash. This isn't grounded. We don't crash here. There we go. There we go. Now we're powered up. Now we're fired up. How we do it? Okay. So, AJ got another skill. And I'm going to give him field research. And you get the field research hat. Catalina can carry even more. That's quite the morale jump, though, that you need. Edgar can go down extra digging to do some super hard digging. That way you can start mining Builds-alot. Which I might do because... Do I have to go through a Builds-alot over here? I do, so I need you to have super hard digging, actually. You get a new orange hat. And then Rowan, you're going to be my Burgle. I should just change his name to Burgle, because he's grilling. Your name just gets to be Burgle. That's your name now. Congratulations. What's your name? Rowan. That's Edgar. Where'd Rowan go? Where the hell are you? Stop moving. Yo. That's your name for right now. You are now Burgle. You are now grilling for me. That is your job. Enjoy your job of grilling with the side of grilling. Okay. So, research-wise, we have to produce this 20 research at the supercomputer. And this guy, advanced research, takes water in order to do that. Yeah, because then we can, Edgar, we can have you... I think I'm going to have you dig from here, over here, through all this slime, and then in this way to get into this cold biome. And then we can pump the steam and the water and stuff through the cold biome, and then back over here to slowly fill our own water production that we have. So that way we can start with hydrogen production. Hydrogen production is going to produce heat as well, so I just need to keep an eye on that. But a Builds-alot is very, very good at being an insulator. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, let's see here. I think I need to focus on power, because this guy is not going to be able to run on this to keep everything going forever. We have arc filters. We have decontamination to reduce polluted oxygen. I need to do air systems. And then after air systems, I'm going to go into advanced power regulation. and then we will get hydrogen power production. And that should take care of all of our power requirements. And then after power, we will clean water, we will clean air. We'll have polluted dirt, but polluted dirt, I don't have anything to do with that yet, so I'll have to figure that out. Okay. This water's done. I can now use this whole area down here. And honestly, I probably could destroy this and just have them come up and down right here for, I suppose I could just do that. I can just turn all the polluted dirt into compost, and it'll just make dirt. Yeah, so that's how you did. That would be how we got rid of polluted dirt. So could work, but then I need sand. I'm gonna need lots of sand. And how much sand do I have? I have sandstone. I got 76 tons of sand. I think I might be okay with sand for now. Okay. We finished that research, so now we're going to go over here to advanced power regulation. I'm not quite ready for this yet. I want this to work. I want to use this, but I'm not quite ready for this yet. Hey, chicken, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Playing a little bit of Oxygen Not Included today. All right, I'm going to start working on Edgar's stuff that he's going to need to do over here. We're going to need like an entire room for this to happen though. So nope, not there. Here. Manual airlock. And then I want to do a... What is it? I need to give him a sanitization... Yeah, so he needs a wash basin. Going out this way. And then, just to be safe, I'm going to put in a triage cot in here in case he gets hurt. I don't have anybody that really can do doctoring right now, but this is going to be where Edgar goes when he starts going over to do our digging, because he's got to go through this polluted water and then into here. So he's probably going to end up getting slime lung, and then he's got to just kind of hang out and hope he doesn't die. Yeah, that's that's what we're going to do. All right. I don't think I have checkpoints yet either. No, I don't have checkpoints. Okay, where, oh, where, oh, where? So as soon as the hydrogen stuff is done, then I need to go and get insulation. Where's insulation? That's in temperature regulation, because I need insulated tiles. Because I need to slow down heat retention from me going through and producing hydrogen which producing hydrogen is going to increase heat, because if you make too much heat, your plants won't grow, and then everybody will starve to death. Yep, it's a whole thing. All right, and then renewable energy. There's my steam turbines. We're not quite ready for steam turbines yet, but we'll get there. Yeah, we can dig this out. I keep forgetting to tell them to dig things out. There we go. Water here is good. We have lots and lots and lots of water. In fact, I have 8.5 tons of water. And I have blueprints. I don't think I really need food anymore. Should we do May? Because if we do May, so if we were to do May right here, I'll name a chicken. If we do May, or chicken now, then we'll have somebody that can doctor Edgar when he's done being sick. Because Edgar's going to get sick by coming through here. It's what's going to happen. He's going to come over here to dig. And I'm going to turn everybody else off on digging. It's just going to be Edgar that can do it. So let's go here. Priorities. Let's see. Digging, 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 digging. Disallowed by everybody but Edgar. Edgar loves digging. That's all he's going to do. And attacking, apparently. He loves to kill things. Okay. Okay. See, you just love to kill things. That's nice. So you now are going to come over here and dig your way through this to get into this area over here. The problem is this is minus 61 degrees Fahrenheit is what this is over here. But what I need good old Edgar to do is I need him to slowly build a base that is going to come over here like this. I need to build like a little wall, a little room that he's going to pass through. Okay, he's already got an airlock here. And then I'm going to build a manual airlock here, here, and here. And what do I... Well, hold on a second. Cancel those. Because I'm pretty sure when I come in here and do this, after I get the abyssal light, I'll be able to do this. Okay. I did this wrong. I did this wrong. Hang on. So what I want to do here is I need to have a wash basin, the triage cot, and then another wash basin. That way, doctor can also wash their hands on the way out. That's what we need to do in there. So let's get that going. Medicine. Wash basin, wash basin. This is probably way overkill, but better to be safe than sorry. Then let's build up this room like this. We're almost ready. Chicken's got a bed already. Very good. Kilocalories is good. I unlocked a new blueprint. What'd I get? I got a polka dot ceiling light. Okay. Thanks for that. My biggest thing is I just don't want this slime lung to get out into my people here. That would be very, very bad. If his health falls below 80%, you're going in the cot. We can't have you getting other people sick and spreading germs around. Okay. Now, with all of that aside, let's start figuring this out. Power-wise. So we're going to need hydrogen generators. I'm going to go for... I think I could do 1. So this produces... How much does this produce? 400 watts. One of these guys is going to produce 800 watts. So that's literally worth those two right there. It needs to have that put into it. So I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to do this. Oxygen. Oxylizer. That guy there. That guy there. We need to do a tile, just for that to stand on. Okay. I need to have... This is not tall. This isn't tall enough. That's not tall enough. There it goes. Because now we do ventilation, gas pump, put the gas pump in here. It's going to suck up all of that air. Then we need, next to that guy, a gas filter. Okay. And then above that, we need the hydrogen generator. And then we will... Then I think I need to wall this off. And then this guy should get insulated. Do I have insulating tiles yet? I don't. So we'll just do regular tile. Let's see. Slow heating. Yeah, we'll use this. Base, pneumatic or manual airlock, put that guy in. That's going to go there. Manual airlock, put that guy in. Now I need to pipe stuff to this stuff around. Liquid pipes. Okay. We got a liquid pump. Put that guy there. Plumbing, liquid pipe. There we go. That'll pump the water into there. That'll do that. Now I need ventilation. Let's see. Filtered output, output pipe. So whatever's filtered, this needs to go here. This needs to go up to here. And then this can go over here as a gas vent. And the oxygen will slowly feed throughout the rest of the colony. Okay. And then all of this is going to need power to get started. You need to come down. You need to come up and over. You need to come up and over. You come down. Over there. You come out and over there. Put these ladders up again. Okay. I think that this is okay. I could duplicate this again and make even more hydrogen and more oxygen if I need to. This gets me away from having to use algae as well, because we are burning through algae something fierce. Where's my algae even right now? Yeah, I only have 3,000 kilograms of algae left. That's not good. Okay. That's honestly really, really, really good so far. We got this going already. Now, the only thing is that this guy... Oh. Hey, guys, it really, really, really helps if you remember to do your freaking digging. It's amazing what happens when you actually dig stuff up. All right, what do we got here? Rust. I can just get some rust. Yeah, it's useful in some oxygen production processes. I don't need any rust right now, and I don't need any more people right now. Let's go ahead and prioritize this stuff. Okay, I want to look at oxygen. We're still okay with oxygen right now. But I also need to prioritize this down here, too. Because they need to finish this, like, the liquid pipes and the water pump that goes down here. Oh, and then I need to run power to this, too. I almost forgot about that. There we go. There we are. Now we're starting to get stuff put back together here, getting stuff dug out, putting up pipes and wires and all that. Now we're doing good. Here we go. I also need to look into the unrefrigerated food way. There was a thing that you could do where... Oh, that's what it was. You find yourself a decent spot that's got carbon dioxide. So, like... So if I was to take this spot right here and put this down, and then I was to go like this, seeming how this is just carbon dioxide in here, I can put my food in here, and without having oxygen near it, your food just won't go bad. Can you guys not leave the lice loaf on the ground? That would be really, really awesome. Yeah, I forgot about that. We want to make sure our food doesn't go bad. There we go. No filter selected. We want that to be hydrogen gas. It's just pumping all the oxygen out of here right now, which is fine. It used up all of our power to do that. All right, just a little bit more here, and we'll have that going. Yeah, it literally drained our batteries to do this. I probably should put the batteries up here where they're going to be away from everything, where they can stay not producing more heat. How are we looking on heat, actually? Oofda. This is starting to heat up over here. It's 98 degrees. Oof. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. That's for sure. But thankfully, I'll be able to make this area chilly here soon. All right, let's get some research going. Let's get the Twinkies are staying fresh. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Let's work towards getting this insulated tile going, because as soon as I start sending heat around and stuff like that, I need to insulate stuff. I'll need to cool air off. It'll be a whole thing. Okay, can I prioritize this freaking cable that's here, so we can at least get that cable built? Here, you know what? Do it until there's 10% power, because I don't care. You're spending the whole day just running to charge up the batteries, and we don't need to charge up the batteries right now. There's so much extra we could be doing in here right now. Okay, so this is now a vacuum. Perfect. It's exactly what we want that to be. Lock that. Don't let anybody go in there. Nobody gets access to that. And this airlock. Locked. Only Edgar gets access. Okay. That's now pumping water. Let me see. Let me see. Plumbing overlay. There goes that. That's pumping away. That's producing oxygen. This is starting to get its hydrogen that it needs. Where is my light plumbing ventilation overlay? There we go. Are you not getting enough water, or is it that we don't have enough power? So it's got the water. Why are you not... Max gas pressure. Do I need to put in another... Oh, this is overpressured. Well, let me do this then. Whoops. Ah, damn it. That was the wrong thing. Yeah, there we go. Let's do this. Let's grab gas pipes. And for now, we'll just put out some more oxygen that goes down here. We'll vent the gas somewhere else. Because up here, there's not enough there's not enough pipe to move that air around that we need to. No power. Pipe blocked. All right. These guys should start running here again soon. Actually, I forgot. I got to make this a priority. That way somebody starts running so we can get this whole process running again. Because you got to jump start it. There it goes. Okay, now it's actually pumping oxygen that's going to come down here. And these are going to keep running. I don't think that these two are going to produce enough to keep this running all the time. Because these are going to end up producing, let's see. This is going to produce 112 grams a second. And this is going to use 100 grams a second. Okay. So technically it should work. I need to deconstruct this. That's what I need to do. I need to turn that off. Because right now this is going to continue to produce air for us, and we don't need that doing that anymore. Okay, choosing a blueprint. What do we got? Hatches? Rocketry? Somebody for farming? I don't really need anybody else yet. I don't want to add anybody quite yet. I need my meal lice here to produce a couple more seeds for me. Although I have 17 units, actually. Do I really need it to produce more seeds for me then? Because I got 17 units. I can make a whole nother line. Huh. Okay. Okay. Maybe not. Food's at 40,000 calories? Huh. All right, let's do this. I'm going to come in here. Let me see what I have really quick. Edgar's digging. Leo's building. AJ's researching. Catalina's tidying. This guy's cooking. This guy's doctoring. Right? So, we'll choose one more. And we're going to take Joshua here. Who is going to be... It's going to be our... No. We're going to take Ellie. She's going to be our farmer. So we're going to print her. She's going to be our farmer. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say that her being in here and figuring out food and all that is a future sim problem. Because I'm going to leave the stream here for tonight. I went through. We did awesome. We got a huge colony built already. We're getting a lot of stuff done. Power is technically automated at this point, so that's great to see. Food is pretty stable. We're probably going to need to add a little bit to that, but nothing that I can't do. I have room for us to be able to go through and add in some more different things like supplies and stuff like that for being able to store more things. I have all sorts of room ready for all of that. I'm going to get temperature regulation taken care of. Once temperature regulation is taken care of, I will get this gas vent taken care of. And once this gas vent is taken care of, water will no longer be a problem. We'll have unlimited water, which means I can go through and start with automated plumbing and switch this up over here and get automated plumbing going. And then with automated plumbing, automated water, automated power, then we can start working on what are we going to do about all the slime lung that's around us, seeing if we can start getting into like some chlorine areas, and maybe even start going through and checking out what's going on with this printer scepter here. So I think that's where I'll leave this stream. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you guys liked it. Hit the like button on your way out if you did. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye now.